Hi everyone, this is a video comparison between the LG Leon versus the ZTE ZMAX, both from MetroPCS. So now let's take a look at the devices side by side. So we're gonna start on the right side. As you can see, on the ZMAX we only have the power button, and on the Leon we don't have anything. On the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack and noise cancellation mic. If you go to the right, on the ZMAX we have the volume rocker, and on the Leon we don't have anything. At the bottom we have the micro USB charging port and the mic. Now if we go to the back, you can see that we have the 5-megapixel cameras, LEDs, and speaker at the bottom. And on the Leon we have the volume rocker and the power button. And now we're going to be taking a look at the front. As you can see, we have the ear speakers right here. We have the front facing cameras and some sensors at the side. At the bottom for the ZMAX we have capacitive touch buttons, and for the ZMAX we have software buttons. The Android version that the Leon it is running, it is Android 5.0.2 Lollipop, and the ZMAX it is running Android version 4.4.4 KitKat. The weight on the Leon it is 4.90 ounces or 139 grams, and on the ZMAX it weighs 6.7 ounces or 190 grams. Now we're going to be jumping to the display. The LG Leon screen size it is 4.5 inches, and on the ZMAX it is 5.7 inches. For the screen resolution, the Leon has 480 by 854 pixels, and the ZMAX has 720 x 1280 pixels. The pixel density for the LG Leon it is 218 ppi, and for the ZTE ZMAX it is 258 ppi. The screen technology for the LG Leon it is IPS LCD, and for the ZMAX it is TFT. The screen to body ratio for the LG Leon it is 71.06%, and for the ZTE ZMAX it is 65.73%. And they are both multi-touch. Some of the features for the Leon are light sensor and proximity sensor. For the ZTE ZMAX we have light sensor, proximity sensor, and scratch resistant glass. Now we're going to jump into the camera. The Leon has a 5-megapixel camera with LED and speaker at the bottom. The ZMAX has an 8-megapixel camera with LED and speaker at the bottom. Some of the features for the rear facing camera for the LG Leon are face detection, digital zoom, self timer, autofocus, touch to focus, and geotagging. And for the ZMAX we have smile detection, blink detection, autofocus, and geotagging. Now some of the shooting modes for the ZMAX are high dynamic range mode, that is HDR, panorama, and night mode. Now for the camcorder, the LG Leon records in 1920 by 1080, that is 1080p HD, and the ZMAX also records in 1920 by 1080, that is 1080p HD. Now for the front-facing camera, the LG Leon has a 0.3 megapixel that is considered to be BGA, and the ZMAX has a 1.6 megapixel. Now we're going to jump into the hardware. The system chip for the LG Leon it is Qualcomm Snapdragon 410, and for the ZMAX we have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400. Now for the processor, the Leon has a quad-core clock at 1.2 GHz 64-bit, and the ZMAX has a quad-core clock at 1.2 GHz. Now for the graphic processor, the LG Leon has a Adreno 306, and the ZMAX has a Adreno 305. For the system memory, the Leon has a 1 GB of RAM, and the ZMAX has a 2 GB of RAM. Now for the built-in storage, the LG Leon comes with 8 GB of internal memory, and for the user we have available 3.7 gigs. And now for the ZMAX, it comes with 16 gig of internal memory, and for the user we have available 11 gigs. Now for the storage expansion, they both support micro SD up to 32 gigs. Now we're going to jump into the battery. The battery capacity for the LG Leon, it is 1820 milliamps, and for the ZMAX it is 3400 milliamps. So this is it, guys. This has been the video comparison between the LG Leon versus the ZTE ZMAX, both from MetroPCS. So thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please click the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel so you can get more content. If you have any question, please leave it down below. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.